This graduation season, many in the class of 2026 are feeling uneasy entering the workforce because of the very tech that's defined them. At graduation ceremonies across the country, commencement speakers praising artificial intelligence have been met with a wave of boos.
The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution. I struck a chord.
Well, yes, she did. This was from UCF. The speaker struck a chord addressing the College of Arts and Humanities class, but she wasn't alone.
The question is not whether AI will shape the world. It will. The question is whether you will help shape artificial intelligence. We do not know. We do not know.
Yeah, so the same thing happened at the University of Arizona, where the former Google CEO brought up the topic during his commencement speech last week. So to help us understand this reaction, our AI expert, Dr. Jill Schiefelbein, is here. So as the first generation to grow up with AI, fully in the digital age, you would assume that Gen Z would be the perfect audience and would love AI because it probably helped them graduate, right? So what is triggering such rejection?
I think there's a couple of things. Number one, they are entering into a job market that has lower entry-level jobs being posted, 35% less year over year, which is a very realistic statistic, and that does cause a lot of trepidation. But I don't think the angst needs to solely be placed at the hands of a simple technology. Well, it's not a simple technology, but making it so
Right.
simple. You have to think about what are the residual impacts that taking away these entry-level jobs are going to have on corporations, on industries. You're not now getting a workforce in that has the time to develop the tacit expertise and knowledge and skills and hands-on experience that are needed to then progress in the organization. So
Right.
companies that are putting all these AI cards out on the table and taking away that entry-level workforce, they're slowing down their pipeline and they're at risk of high skill atrophy.
So they may see the results of that in the long run, though, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. They're like short-term gain, but long-term not so good.
So a recent Gallup poll actually found those negative feelings toward AI have intensified in the last year. It shows anger among Gen Z rose 9 points compared to 2025. Anxiety remains steady, while excitement for AI dropped 14 points. And hopefulness fell 9. So is that purely out of fear of job replacement, you think?
I think it's from a couple of angles. Yes, job replacement, and I just worked really hard to finish this degree. Where am I going
spent
next?
My money.
Right.
Yes.
It is a very legitimate concern, but I think also we have to look at it as we are all using AI every single day, whether we are conscious of it or not.
You're right,
I mean,
yes.
70 to 80% of all applications on a tablet, on a phone, have AI enablement in some capacity.
Yes.
And if we took all of that away because AI bad, we're all going to be in a very different situation.
Yes.
You want to try to navigate the most efficient route? Not going to happen. AI is not
we
here.
We are all dependent now.
We are.
So I want to play another clip. Scott Borchetta, who is the CEO of Big Machine Records, was also booed during his commencement speech at Middle Tennessee State University. Only this time, he fired back at the graduates. Listen.
AI is rewriting production as we sit here. I know it. Deal with it. Like I said, it's a tool. Hey, like I said, you can hear me now or you can pay me later.
Probably some truth in that. That genie's not going back in the bottle, right? So how should a young professional look at AI as a supportive tool, actually to make them better rather than a threat to their career?
One of the things that you can do is in any type of career that you want to get into, go and proactively ask AI, what are some of the things that you, meaning AI, are not going to be able to do, and what human skills should I double down on? And then if you're not able to enter the workforce right away, and that's a very frustrating situation, there are active things you can do to be pursuing the advancement of those skills, getting mentorships, getting coaching, and practicing improvement, even using the technology.
And do you think young people should actually take classes on how to use how to use Claude or Chat GPT or use it in Canva or and actually grow their own skills? Do you put that on a resume now?
I think
can use all of these different AI learning models, right?
Yeah, I think you absolutely do put any technical skills on a resume, and AI skills are definitely included in that. But I think what we really have to focus on, and what I encourage people to do, is look at where AI can actually strengthen your strengths. Where can AI aid your human strengths? Where, when you were designing something, right? One of those speeches was at our arts and humanities school.
Yes.
Obviously a little maybe tone deaf in that situation,
right,
in the phrasing, but when you look at it, yes, there's a lot of things of design, the basic groundwork foundations, that's not taking true talent. What's taking true talent is a creativity. So if you can learn to leverage tools to take that foundational work that is not engaging that creative side of your brain out, save that brain power for those creative situations, you're going to be better off.
Is there something employers could do to maybe
yeah,
bridge the trust gap so that, their employees trust that they're not going to be put out to pasture, so to speak?
How long do we have to answer that question?
Yes.
The short answer is absolutely. Being clear in your communication about, yes, we are trying AI tools for this purpose. Here's what we hope will be the result, and here's what you can do to be contributing to that, and then also adding value beyond it, freeing up their time to be more creative and innovative.
Yeah, here at Fox 13, they're training us.
Yeah.
They're teaching us how to make us better at what we're already doing.
Yeah.
So, Dr. Jill, thanks for joining us.